I like Pride so much. They helped me with so many things.
I really love the mission of Pride, focusing on refugees who have a disability. You know, so many times we focus on women and children, and rightfully so, and the elderly and families and people with PTSD, but we don't really talk about the word disability, and especially in Arab culture, that's kind of a stigma. People in the Middle East who have disabilities usually don't end up doing things in their lives. You know, their family kind of shuns them, and there aren't many services for them in the community. They may not know that they have a place here in society.
هو المكان اللي الإنسان يعيش فيه ويلقى فيه الراحة والاطمئنان والاستقرار النفسي والاستقرار الاجتماعي والاستقرار بشكل عام يعني اقتصادي.
The most important category would be mental health issues. All of our clients, as refugees, they have experienced trauma, and trauma comes out in a variety of ways: depression, anxiety, and the ability to make kind of long-term decisions that, like about employment, for instance, and so they particularly struggle with employment and vocational training and those kinds of things.
برايت يعني هو أكتر شيء يعني إنه يعني كان حظي حلو إنه اشتغلت معهم وساعدوني كتير، ولليوم وبكرة بساعدوني يعني بشغلات بأي شيء بحصل معي، يعني مثل مشاكل بالحياة، مشاكل بالمواجهات، مثلا عندي شغلة بالحكومة أو مشاكل بالمستشفيات، أو أبواجه بحس إنه ما معي لغة، أو إنه لساتني هون جديد إنه مالي عرفان القوانين، بساعدوني كتير بشغلات يعني، ولهلا ولا بعدين يعني أي شيء بيلزمني، إن كان كاستيم كان يعني أنت بتعرفي كلهم يعني بقدموا لي خدمات، أي شيء بيلزمني بياخذوا لي إياه وبيعملوا لي إياه. أنا ضليت مقدم كتير عليها بس ما حسنت أحصل عليها لحتى الأخوة هون برايت ساعدوني فيها وحصلت عليها.
I would like to think about myself as an advocate. I'm an advocate for people with disability as well as minorities, because I'm a person who identifies with a disability as well. They would have been lost, to be honest with you, because even when somebody was born here and been around, it's hard to know about these services, you know.
I want to understand everything.
A lot of people really talk about serving these communities, but nobody really takes that step forward to create something. So I think my passion, my heart in working with the Pride Project and the projects that touch these communities is to look at how we can fill that void, begin to educate professionals in this field, and build a path within the services that currently exist for all people with disabilities in this country, but also to include those that are arriving that also have, you know, hopes and dreams to fulfill themselves in terms of their life goals and looking forward to starting a whole new life in this country.
تلفزيون ونشيب أولادي، لكن إذا ما عندي أي قروش يعني قلبي يعني حزين. الأولاد أصبحوا يدور واحد يدور $10 يدور $5 $20 وأنا ما عندي. العمل اللي بحب التجارة. بعد التجارة بحب أبن المواشي.
So I think with the help of Pride, I was able to, you know, help them assist these people as far as getting those services, because me myself, I was struggling and trying to get it for myself and my son. So I'm living the life. I think as a person with disability, I think I'm a person that the people, the refugees in Pride can identify with and relate to. You know, they can say, okay, so she has a disability as well, and she's managing, and she's getting services, and you know, it's been helping her. You know, so if it was working for her, perhaps, you know, it can work for us as well, and get a, you know, and make a life for themselves here as well.
Say a great many things about the relationship between Heartland and Pride. It's been really beneficial for us as service providers in learning more about how to best work with refugees with disabilities, but also for our participants. We've had participants sort of connected to the program, learning more about their rights, and then we've also been had the benefit of having participants who came to the Pride program enroll in our employment programs and helping them find jobs now too. So I think it's just been a good relationship all around.
في أمل لأنه الآن جاني فهد وقاعد يحكي معي عشان البرنامج بتاع التدريب وكذا وأحس إنهم قاعدين بجهد الآن يعني أحسوا.
What they're doing is to try to line up services with Social Security, with other refugee organizations, to try to line up services for people that are refugees to come to this country so that they can take advantage of the things that are possible for them.
People who come to this country from elsewhere and maybe bring their families with them, but that's about it. When they come, they know very few other people. One of the things we know about entrepreneurship that it's really important that you have networks that can help you when you start your business. We talk about strong ties, we talk about weak ties, and the importance of the resources that you can access through those kinds of networks. And so refugees and people with disabilities, even domestically for that matter, typically have smaller networks than others who are looking to start a business. So that's another barrier. You can't see that and you may not think about it right away, but it's something that is real and something again that Pride can help with by providing connections to the right people.
Because you owned a business in the past, and you told me that you know it will take time. It's not going to happen right away. But you'd like to start small and just go over as time goes by. Hopefully, grow your business. And something else that we've talked about is as you get more computer skills, possibly doing designs for clothing in the future.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exciting.
It's helped me about, don't know, كنت ما أعرف عن شغلات disabled، كنت ما أعرف على الطبع شيكاغو. هسه المنظمة قامت تعلمني نظام disabled شيكاغو.
Well, I think that Pride is great because of the partnerships. I've come into Pride since the first meeting, and there are so many great partnerships, and it's really interesting at our meetings to network and connect with people and to work together and combine our resources for our common goal.
Third world countries don't have those services or the accessibility. There weren't people advocating for them at the state level or at the federal level in their own prospective countries for them to have services. So all of a sudden they're in this place. Now they can be full members of the community. Now they can have service.
Pride helps refugees with disabilities find employment, train them to meet their goals and dreams, and give them the tools to help them along the way, be it education, job opportunities, anything, any resource that they need. Pride is collaborating with different members of the community, such as us, the Rogers Park Chamber of Commerce. These refugees bring an immense background, a different background to the workplace with their experience, with their different culture and their different experiences. We could learn so much from refugees as we learn from everyone else.
There's a lot of people who need jobs. We have a lot of refugees. Many of them, I'm sure, have disabilities, and we want to support them.
They are helping me to find jobs, to finish my education, like workshops, things. They call me if I need to do any papers, anything, they call me. And now I'm taking early childhood education, so Pride told me about it.